The summer transfer market for Arsenal will begin in just over 2 weeks. With tasks to be completed all across the field, the Gunners are anticipated to be among the busier teams as well. Mikel Arteta is able to assemble a formidable team. They're leaving with a kitty that makes it possible to invest more in important positions. Even though they improved on last season, the team still feels that improvements are needed in a few areas to help close the gap with Manchester City, if not completely close it. It sounds like it will be a fun ride. It is believed that both sides are amenable to the possibility of reaching an agreement. Additionally, Rashford has previously been connected to the Gunners. Even after signing a new long-term contract last summer, there have been persistent rumors about him being a player of interest. Rashford still has 4 years left on his contract at Old Trafford, where he is paid over £300,000 per week. A dismal year at his boyhood club and the possibility of his future is uncertain due to yet another managerial change. The 26-year-old, who scored 30 league goals the previous season, only managed 7 in 2023 to 2024. Over the last 6 months, it has caused both his stock to collapse and his international career to come to an abrupt stop. Though the teenager only moved to Spain in January, a number of teams are rumored to be interested in Barcelona forward Vitor Roque this summer, including Arsenal. According to reports, Edu Gaspar is spearheading the Brazilian's offensive. After completing his highly publicized £40 million move from Atlético Paranaense earlier this year, Roque only managed to score twice under Xavi's leadership as Barcelona put up a lackluster title defense and were once more rocked by upheaval. His agent Andre Curry has taken aim at the former midfield player, as his manager never seemed to be a big fan of his inclusion. Curry stated, "Everyone believes Vitor Roque should play more minutes, and nobody can figure out why coach, Xavi, doesn't give them to him. The player was never spoken to by Xavi. I believe that neither party will benefit from this circumstance, and I do not comprehend it. I have advised the youngster to put in even more effort and wait for his chance, but I have also witnessed matches giving him prominence in minutes, which helps him get out of this awkward predicament. There is no assurance that any of the following players will still be on the team in September, thus decisions about the futures of Eddie Nketiah, Emile Smith-Rowe, Aaron Ramsdale, Reiss Nelson, Fabio Vieira, and Oleksandr Zinchenko must be made. If the club can get some profitable deals, there is definitely a lot of potential to generate a lot of revenue. Edu Gaspar, the sporting director, is still under investigation in this regard. Last summer, the Brazilian had several successful sales. He brought in over £20 million for Granit Xhaka and over £30 million for Folarin Balogun. Both players have since had quite different seasons with their new teams. There would be much more space for reinvestment within the parameters of profit and sustainability if any players who were sold were graduates of the academy and would represent pure profit on the books. It is of course possible for Arsenal to promote a surprise signing if they are able to sell and the market permits it. The team is still focusing on a wide range of needs, including defense, central midfield, wide area, and center forward. The club will probably spend an additional £27 million to acquire a backup goalkeeper in addition to the money required to bring David Raya on board permanently. It now becomes obvious why a big summer signing is so unlikely given the volume of needs. The goal is to bring in individuals who, although not very well known, might yet provide starting caliber both now and in the future. With players like Nico Williams, Joel Hato, and Benjamin Sesko